Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land. It's all about transformation, and a flexible chef is in the house. Nealy Fischer is back. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be. I'm so happy to meet you for the first time.
I know, it's so good.
So happy to be back with you guys.
Congratulations. We know this was a labor of love for you. The new book is absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Food you want for the life you crave. It's incredibly simple, but like fulfilling recipes. Tell us about your mission with this book.
Well, for starters, my mission was not to write another cookbook with recipes that anyone can just Google. Like, if I wanted to make my mark in the world, I wanted it to be something that people could use as a reference point, as a toolbox, as something, speaking of Transformation Tuesdays, as something that can elevate and transform your life, not just your kitchen. So I make a lot of references between, you know, living flexibly and eating flexibly, and it's really all the same because it starts with food. So what I wanted this to be was like this beautiful guidebook for how to eat flexibly, how to live flexibly. So every recipe has got things like success strategies to improve, to instill confidence, and it also has what I call flexible flips, so that people can do it their way and really own their relationship to food, own their relationship to life, right? How can people reading this book learn how to transform from being a cook who just follows recipes to a chef that can create and be kind of more fulfilled and embodied and live this life that you crave, basically.
Yes.
So remind us again your journey to being the flexible chef, because it's a very unique journey.
Sounds like I'm going to be doing yoga in my kitchen.
Just think splits on a countertop, and then you'll remember the flexible
I'll
chef.
have a husband tomorrow.
That's the only kind of cooking I can do. It's hot in there. Just kidding.
So my journey, ironically, started from being very inflexible, and this transformation from being more of a perfectionist, more of somebody who kind of did what I was supposed to do, right? And it's just really the same about a recipe, right? Like, just follow the formula. If you do it this way, if you follow this diet, you get this result. And frankly, that's exhausting. Also boring, but really exhausting. And so to be flexible was really this, like, emerging from having to just follow and be a certain way and my perfectionist tendencies. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that with everything going on in our buzzy, crazy world. Like, how can we apply this dose of flexibility that I think is the secret ingredient to sanity, basically.
Absolutely.
So how do you kind of tap into your intuition to know maybe what it works for you, so you can make flexible adjustments to your life, to your success strategy, to your meals?
The answer is going to be really unpopular, because the answer actually requires some work. You guys spoke earlier about meditation. It requires an ability to listen. And again, with like world coming at us so much, it's really hard. So I think it has to start with I have a whole chapter about how to become a flexible chef. And the first point is find your why. Like, what's your inner motivation for anything? Why do you want to lose 10 pounds? Like, why do you want to put gorgeous food on the table? Why do you want your kids to eat healthy? Like, why do you want to be a size 2? Whatever. Really figuring out what your bigger motivation is.
That's
Such an important concept. I remember growing up and playing sports, and it was so important to be flexible, because the more flexible you were, the faster you were, the better you were, and also the less injured less injuries you would experience. And so later I discovered that it was also about mental agility and flexibility.
I love that.
Right? And so for you, how do you stay mentally flexible and agile? Is it mostly through meditation? Is it through other things?
Okay, so my husband once, story quickly, my husband once came home with 9 extra dinner guests, and 9. Oh, sorry, wait, let's just focus on that. 9.
Yeah.
Extra.
Not one, not 2.
Not one.
Another dinner
but he's
table.
so wonderful, and like, he picked them up and they needed somewhere to be on a special Friday night, Anyway, so my inflexible attitude was like, bleep, bleep, curse everyone out, freak out, literally, and be like, divorce, like, whatever.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Right? But the flexible attitude was like, there were a couple of bleeps, but after that, it was like, okay, solution mindset, right? All right, like, so, family hold back, don't take a lot of the food. I always have, the key to being flexible is being organized and behind the scenes. So I defrosted a couple of things. I think I mashed some tuna, like, I don't even remember. But in the end, it didn't matter, because everyone ate enough and it was fine. It's about kind of being okay with a different plan. It's a mindset shift, it really is. And it takes practice.
Absolutely.
So, what are a few of the recipes that you think are family favorites, crowd pleasers that you're sharing in the book?
Oh gosh, all right. One of my favorites is pad thai that I use either zucchini noodles or spaghetti squash with, which literally we spent a lot of time in Asia and so have tasted the real thing pretty often. So my kids think it's noodles, which I love, and it's really just vegetables and it's veggie friendly, et cetera, et cetera. Let me see what else. My husband's favorite is the strawberry rhubarb pie that's gluten-free and has this like crispy almondy crust, and I haven't had breakfast, so that sounds like really good right now. What else? I make a one-pan egg hash, and I eat it straight out of the pan because I have 4 kids and no time to wash dishes in the morning. So it all the veggies get sautéed in. And then I crack some eggs and season it and eat it from the pan.
Yeah. Oh,
That
so
sounds
that's really
delicious.
amazing.
So please remind everyone where they can come and meet you and celebrate your new book this
so
Thursday.
we need to talk about this. You guys, first of all, I'm wearing an Alice and Olivia jacket.
which we love,
Thank
Love
you.
that.
We
Very
decided that
flattering.
we coordinate
We do.
very
We're on
nicely.
You
brand
guys
here.
do.
right?
Right? But their stuff fits so beautifully. So I'm so excited to be working with them. And you're going to be there with
I
me.
am. Thank you for including
So
me.
come meet us. I'm going to sign some books. We're going to have my Vietnamese spring rolls and some basil tahini and chocolate peanut butter cups, champagne, passion fruit sparklers, which have champagne and another secret ingredient that you'll learn on Thursday night. And what else are we serving? And I'm signing books and shopping 10% off.
Wow.
Alice and Olivia.
There was
They
a-
were very flexible.
Thank you.
I wish I could be. I've got an event I'm throwing downtown Thursday, but I'm going to be there in
you're
spirit
not-
with you
okay.
for sure. So
There was no
Well,
excuse not to go to that event. Sounds fantastic.
Totally. You're coming.
It's a
So tell
delicious-
people where they can find your personal.
Yeah, so www.theflexiblechef.com or Instagram The Flexible Chef.
And we'll see you this Thursday, May
Yes, May 9th.
May 9th
6
at
to 8.
Alice, 6 to 8 at Alice Olivia, Beverly
Stay
Hills.
tuned. We'll be right back.